Now you can see the iron is on. Let's look at the current. Look at the current. 4.1 amp to 4.2 amps. So now I have removed the plug to the pressing iron from this place, and you can see that the iron is off. I want to introduce my generator booster, which is this. This helps to reduce our energy consumption that this iron is consuming from prepaid meter. So when I plug it, it's going to show you how many amps or the current consumption from this iron that is consuming from NEPA. So let's plug the energy saver. Okay, I just plugged the energy saver now. Look at the voltage 209. So let's plug and see. I just plug it now. The iron is on. Look at the current that is consuming. 0.9, 1.0. So you can see 1.0. So before the iron was connected, before the energy saver was connected, the iron was consuming 4.1 amp. But when the iron was connected via this energy saver, while the iron is on here, you can find that the same iron now is consuming 0.9 to 1.0 amp. So with this, it will not be consuming your prepaid meter card, and your prepaid meter card will last longer. This is 2.3 kVA solar. Let's see how many percent the house is consuming. Right now, the house is consuming 7%. 7% that my house is consuming from my solar energy. So back here, now this is iron of 1200 watts. This iron of 1200 watts, I'm going to plug it direct so that you can see how many percent is consuming. The iron is on, so let's see how many percent is consuming. Wash 85%. The iron is consuming 85% from the house. Now I'm going to remove it now from the extension. I'll remove it directly on solar. Then I'm going to bring in my power booster. Now this is the power booster of 4000 watts. So I'm going to plug it here. But meanwhile, I'm going to let this iron now to cool for a while. Then we will not plug it via the booster. Let's see how many percent the iron is consuming from the solar energy. Thank you. Okay, by now the iron must have cooled down. Let me touch. Okay, a little bit hot. The iron is on a booster now. Let's see how many percent is consuming from the house, from the solar energy. Wash 36%. So you can see that the booster is taking 36% via the pressing iron. So if you minus 85% that the iron was consuming initially without a booster, and if you minus it from 36% now that it is working via a booster, you see that it's around 40 something percent. Friends, this is Emmanuel Bayagbon, an inventor. I want to show you how this product works. This is our latest 5000 watt power booster, and this power booster have a surge protection circuit. When there's a high voltage, it cuts off itself, and when the voltage is normal, it comes on. So I'm going to show you, this is our load connected to the power booster here. That's this iron is connected to this booster here. Then this meter here is showing us the reading for the incoming current, while the second meter here is showing the reading for the outgoing current to the load. So let's test the products. Now you can see. Okay, now you can see the iron is on. You can see the iron is on. Take a look. If you take a look, you can see the incoming current here is 4.0, while the outgoing current here is 0.1 to 0.2. Look at the incoming current here is 4.0, while the iron is on. I want to plug this iron right here, that is 1000 watts, on this energy saver via this solar generator. Let's see how many watts is consuming from the unit. Okay, right now you can see the iron is consuming 494 watts. 494 watts. And you can see that the iron already is hot.
Yeah, the iron already is hot, although when the iron is overhot, the thermostat will go off, and when the iron is cooling, the thermostat will come on. Now it's going to remove the iron, and it's going to plug it directly on the product. Let's see how many amps or how many watts the iron is consuming through this digital display. So right now it's plugging the iron directly on the product on his solar generator. See how many watts is consuming. 944 watts. Remember the former one was 494. Now it's consuming 944 watts, which means you are killing your battery for those using direct iron with their solar generator. So you can